about the voting process and what you may be going to do. And you may find that you get additional insight. Or you may find that what you thought was true, or what you've been locked into, might not be as true as you think. Or it may absolutely be true and not change a thing for you. But I think it's a good thing to do, to take a few moments. So I'm offering a voting meditation here. And this is something that you can do right now, wherever you happen to be sitting, unless you're driving in a car, in which case I would prefer that you kept your eyes on the road and come back to the podcast later and do this. But if you happen to be in a comfortable position, you can just begin your breathing, the same kind of breathing we do with all of our meditations, breathing into the diaphragm, holding and breathing out. And just let go of whatever fears you may have, whatever concerns you may have about the future, particularly around voting and politics. Let go of any judgments you might have. Good, bad, evil. All of those judgments, let them go. Just let them drain away for a while. They'll be there. You can always pick them up again. But for now, let them go. And just feel. Just be present. Now turn your attention to those things, ideals, that you think are important, that you think you stand for, whatever they might be, what you believe in. If you believe in law and order, if you believe in free speech, if you believe in women's rights, the right to an abortion, whatever it is, whatever ideals, political concepts that you adhere to, just bring your mind to them and look at them as a little rock. For each one of these things that you believe in, imagine it as one little rock, and put that rock in a pile. And for each thing that you believe in, that you think is social justice or important to the rights of people in this country or others, whether it's the belief in the right for everyone to bear arms, each one, take a look at it, put it in the pile. and put that pile of rocks, we're going to put that in our little wagon. Now when you're done, take a look at that wagon and start pulling that wagon. How heavy is that wagon? Is it starting to tip over? Are they starting to spill out of your wagon? How much of a burden is carrying those rocks around with you? Pretty heavy, isn't it? I think you can put them down now. I think you can afford to. Leave them where they are. They're going to be there. You don't need to carry them. But you can return to them and reflect on what they mean to you. Now let's walk a little further down the path and find ourselves in a wooded area, a forest perhaps. And gathering around us are woodland creatures. Some squirrels, rabbits, some birds. And they're gathering around us. And thinking of those things that you hold dear, those ideals that you hold dear. Prepare a speech to these woodland creatures. Speak to them. Influence them. Get them to agree with your point of view. My fellow woodland creatures, it is time for us to mobilize. It is time for us to take action. Against the horrible political turmoil that invades our world. On and on and on. Whatever words come to mind. Is it working? Are they listening? Do they agree? Or do they just turn and fly away? Or climb away? Or go back to what they were doing? Well, how about that? Perhaps you're alone now with your beliefs. Now bring to mind the things that you love. Maybe a sense of freedom or independence. Think about the state of mind that is represented when you make a choice for something. And you can bring to mind whoever it is in your area that you might be considering voting for. Do they care about the same things that you care about? What is it that you care about? And what would you be willing to do to bring more of it into the world? Bring that light inside and let that guide you in your choice making. Knowing that more than likely there isn't one person or even one political party that covers everything that you care about, that agrees with everything that you think is important. Knowing that, as you prepare to vote, think also about what else you are willing to do to make what you think is important more abundant in this world. Will just choosing one man or woman do that? Is there more that you need to do? And are you willing to do it? You don't need to have answers to these right now. Just bring them to mind as you begin to come back to wherever you are sitting. You may feel your hands and arms and feet. Let your eyes flutter open and return to your normal waking consciousness. So I hope that that meditation may help alleviate any stress you may feel over voting, and may also put voting in perspective and its importance. Of course, we hear a lot about how important it is to vote, and it is, but not for the reasons that many people say. Make your voice heard. You've got to vote to keep those people from ruining our world. We've got to vote to stop this man or this woman from doing this or that or the other thing. And in the, illusory game that we've created, yes, that's important. But at the highest level, what's important is the ability to interact, to make a choice, and to hold in mind that your vote is representing that which you place in the highest esteem, that which you would like to bring more into the world. It's an intention, whatever that intention may be. And you may find whoever you vote for may come the closest to that intention, but also have the understanding that that person or political party isn't going to be completely the answer. Understanding that you are the answer. And you are. So do what you feel is best on this upcoming voting day on Tuesday. And we'll see what happens next week.